Hi guys, in today's video I want to do a first impressions of my Dior Backstage package that I got from Influencer. So if you would like to see my thoughts, my first impressions on some new Dior products, please keep watching. As you guys know, I participate in Influencer, which is an app where influencers, people on Instagram, YouTube, maybe if you're a blogger, can go on the app, take surveys, and try out products in exchange for a review. And I have been getting some awesome products from Influencer the past 3 months. I don't know what recently changed, but I have been loving the items that I've been given. So this month I have a Dior box, and when you fill out your surveys, you really don't know what you're getting. So it was such a surprise to me when I got this in the mail. One, because I haven't ever really tried any Dior products that I am in love with. So I thought it would be nice to try out some new products. And two, because what better way to try out luxury products than not having to fork out all that cash and then you might not like it. So I want to thank Influencer for providing me with this box of goodies to share with you guys. As you guys know, me being sent products is never going to influence my opinion on something. If it's great, I'll tell you, and that's awesome. If it's not great, I will also tell you that as well. I'm never gonna push products on you guys that I wouldn't feel comfortable buying myself. So you guys don't have to worry about me saying that things are awesome and amazing when they're not. But more often than not, the things that I try, I really like. So let's see what's in this box of goodies. Ooh. It's like being backstage at a fashion week. This is really, really cute. So I have opened the package just to get rid of all the bubble wrap. But here is the little info card. It says Dior Backstage New Professional Performance Makeup. So what's in here is a Backstage Face and Body Foundation, a Backstage Glow Palette, and Dior Show Mascara. Let's first talk about this glow palette, because when I got it, at first I thought it was like an eyeshadow compact, but I realized it's actually a palette where you have highlighters and bronzers, which is perfect because my everyday makeup routine, if I'm going to put on makeup, is going to be very, very subtle. I like having on foundation, a little bit of bronzer, maybe mascara, and a lip gloss. So this is perfect for me. It comes with easy to blend, highly concentrated powders with shimmery pigments that can be worn alone or blended together, and I just dropped it. A white shimmer, a golden shimmer, and 2 blush shades, one rosy and one bronze. So let's see what we have. And I don't know if this is like one shade for everybody, but here's what the packaging looks like. Super, super pretty. So your colors are strobe, blush, blush, and strobe. So these are your blush colors and these are your highlighters, and this is in the color 001 Universal. So I guess this is for everybody. So you have 2 cheek colors and 2 highlighters. That is very pretty, and that retails for $45. Next, we have something which I did open and try because I was like, I don't know if this is gonna work for me. This is actually the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. This retails for $40. It says, the secret weapon to create a flawless runway ready complexion anytime. It can be used to camouflage minor imperfections on the neck, shoulders, legs, or anywhere else. So it's a face and body foundation, which I really like because these usually have a lighter consistency and you can build up the coverage. So it's a natural matte finish and medium buildable coverage, and it's waterproof and sweat resistant. It says that it holds up to high temperatures and humid environments, which is great because I live in Georgia. And this product retails for $40. So I have opened it and I got the shade 45N, which is for neutral. And when I got the bottle, I was like, I don't know if that's gonna be too dark. And the one thing that I can already say is that I do not like the packaging. Face and body foundations tend to be in like plastic bottles because they're face and body foundations. A lot of times you can squeeze the actual bottle, but look what happens when I take the cap off. It's oozing out of there. So Let me go get a foundation brush so I can quickly put this on before it spills all over. Okay, so this is what the foundation bottle looks like. Like I said, I can already tell that I don't like this type of applicator and bottle, because also once you squeeze out product, you really can't get it back in. But let's just set that to the side. I did get my beauty blender. And the last thing in the box is the Dior Show Mascara. And this is described as professional backstage mascara for buildable volume and a lash extension effect. It features an extra large brush and a patented airlock wiper system that prevents the formula from air exposure and drying out in the tube, which is great because I hate when that happens. This product retails for $29.50. I want to say I have tried Dior Show mascara in the past, but I don't remember. So there's that. So let's try this foundation because it's getting everywhere. Okay, so I'm just starting off with a bare face. And I am going to squirt a little bit of this foundation on the back of my hand. So that's what was coming out of the nozzle. So as you can see off first glance, it's a really good shade match actually. I was worried about it being too dark. Right now, oh wow. I've tried Dior foundations in the past, but they were always a little too red. So I like that they have a neutral shade option because I'm definitely more towards neutral. Look how natural that looks. So I'm gonna put a little more. So it's like a dropper bottle. Don't too much like that, but let's see what the coverage is like. So because this is a face and body foundation, you could use this over tattoos, you can use it over scars and marks. It's not going to provide the type of finish and coverage that I'm used to wearing, which is like a higher coverage foundation. And that's just because I have imperfections on my face. And when I'm gonna take time out to do makeup, I like to look beat. I don't necessarily wanna look very natural, but there are some times when I do wanna look natural. Like let's say I'm going to the mall and I wanna look put together, but not have on a pound of makeup. This would be nice. Now, one thing that I'm noticing already, this is highly fragranced. And that's one thing that I'd have to say about all the Dior products that I have tried as far as the face products go. They really are fragrant. This smells like a flower, but it's very strong. I'm sure it's gonna dissipate once I blend it into my face, but I will say if you are sensitive to fragrance or if you just have sensitive skin overall, you might want to take that into account before trying this product. So with one light layer all over my face, this is pretty good. So this is what I would wear if I'm going somewhere where I don't want to scare people. I mean, I don't think I scare people, but if I want to go somewhere and look nice and put together, but not beat to the gods, this is perfect. I'm just going to go in with a little more coverage on my cheeks so that I can be able to see when I use those cheek colors. So I'm actually really impressed with this. It looks very skin-like. When it's on my face, I can't so much smell the fragrance, but when it was coming straight out of the bottle, it was very evident. Okay, so this is about the coverage that I would do for every day. My first impression so far of this foundation is I hate the packaging. I don't really like the fact that it smells so fragrant, but it does provide a natural finish, like a nice everyday look. So if you're a woman who maybe is a little older, I find that people my age and younger like to wear a ton of makeup, but if you look at women into their late 30s and 40s and 50s, they don't wear tons of makeup. So I think if you have more mature skin, because this doesn't feel drying, if you have more mature skin, or if you're not into a very high coverage makeup, if you just want to look perfected and nice but without looking overdone, I think you're really gonna like this formulation. This bottle comes with 1.6 fluid ounces. So a lot of the times when you have your face and body foundations, they're gonna come with a little more than 1 fluid ounce because they're supposed to be used all over your body. Besides the fact that it being in this weird container, I probably just have to really be mindful about not squeezing it. And it does have a little click. I don't know if you guys heard that. I really like this so far. This looks really, really nice. So I'm not gonna set it with anything. I'm gonna go on to my palette here and let me get a couple brushes. I got my regular blush brush. So I'm going to use this as a bronzer, this as a blush, and this one up here as a highlight. I can already tell that it's shimmery. I don't know if you'll be able to even see it on me. Let me swatch it first. Okay, so it's definitely more of like a skin finish than a bronzer. So I'm gonna stop applying it as a bronzer and just apply it on my cheek area. And it looks like it's gonna create just like a natural radiant finish. So I don't know, yeah, you can see the difference between this side of my cheek and this side. It's just like a very natural light glow. Once again, I think it goes with the whole collection. I can definitely see someone, you know, amping this up and wearing it as a highlighter, but I like wearing it as a cheek finish. That's giving me so much life, yes. For the pink one, let me swatch that for you guys. That is what the pink one looks like. I'll put a little bit of that on my cheeks. I don't want to put too much of that. I'm just gonna kind of stamp it on. I am like really glowing. I don't want to put a heavy concentration on, but I like how this looks. I just have a really radiant complexion. Let me also swatch the golden tone. That's really, really pretty. Mostly what most of us are used to when we think of a highlighter. And the more pearlescent color, which probably wouldn't work well for my skin tone, is right there. And it looks very stark, but that will look really pretty on someone with fair skin. My thoughts on this, my first impression rather, I really like this. I like that this is a pretty universal piece. Like you guys saw, I was able to wear at least 3 of the colors and have it look very natural. I think that this would be great for any woman or man of any color. I think you can really customize whatever type of look you want. This dark one is definitely called a bronzer, but I don't think I would wear it as such. I don't think it's deep enough for me, but it looks really nice as a cheek topper. So I really like that. I think I will wear this some more. I think this is great for, once again, someone who doesn't want a ton of coverage. You probably don't like that super Instagram highlight look. I don't like that either. This will just give you a very natural radiant finish, something great for every day, for taking pictures, even on video. It just looks really, really nice. And the last thing is going to be the Dior Show Mascara. Now, I'm very, very picky when it comes to mascaras. It is because I have very short and straight lashes. So let's see what this brush looks like. I think I remember, yeah. So this is a fairly large brush. I'm not focusing too well, but it does look very, very plush. I don't tend to like these bristles because of my lashes, but let's try it out. Oh, wow. Let me find out I like Dior Show Mascara. Wow, you guys. Do you see that difference? Wow. So I'm just gonna go in with a light layer. Wow. So I can already tell this is giving me a lot of volume. It's giving me some length, but definitely more volume, which this is probably the look you're going for. If you want to use this type of brush, look at that lash. Okay, Dior Show. Oh wow, guys, I've tried a couple of mascaras in the past couple of months and I've been pleasantly surprised. It's so nice what you find you like when you step outside of the box. I really, really like this. I lightly applied this to my lower lash line. I didn't want to put too much just because of how the bristles are. I knew it was just going to smudge under my eyes because I have very small eyes. Let me back up a little bit. I really, really, really like these products. I didn't think I would like the mascara. I definitely I wasn't sure about this, but that actually looks really, really nice. But I knew I would love this little glow palette because I love to glow in a nice subtle way. And I think even on my cheeks, you can tell that I have a combination of a couple of colors, but it's not anything overdone. It definitely looks a lot brighter in video and on camera versus in person. It just looks really, really natural. And I think I found like my go-to everyday look when I just want to look perfected. So if you guys are interested in just that, a very glowy, perfected, nice everyday makeup look, definitely check out the products. I will link them all down below. I'm really, really surprised. I did not think I would like the look of all these products together. As you guys know, when I usually come on here to film videos, I wear a lot more makeup, a lot more foundation. I usually have on concealer, bronzer, and I have on very minimal right now, and I feel awesome. So guys, I just had to put on the lip because I looked very unfinished. But like I said, I will leave all these products down below. I'm just so pleasantly surprised how natural and radiant my complexion looks without using a ton of product. I didn't set this. I think this will be a nice foundation for me for the fall and winter time. I am on the oily side, so I think I would have to definitely set this in the spring and summer seasons. But for right now, I'm really liking this. So I'm gonna stop talking. Once again, thank you to Influencer. I'm now a lover of Dior Beauty, which I never thought I would say. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.